stream doesn't end up like cutting a whole bunch because I'm on uh the other phone. My girl's using the other phone, so I'm using this phone. And this phone is usually not the best for um the live streams, honestly, because you know how Apple do. But I don't like getting rid of phones. But welcome to Market Mayhem. This is gonna be the first and episode. We're doing this weekly. Every week we're gonna tap in around mid late day on Wednesdays every single week, just to kind of give an update on like some of the stuff that we talked about in the major market breakdown on Sunday, as well as like any other things that have happened to this point since the Sunday breakdown. I can already tell it's a little bit choppy. I really hope the replay isn't like as bad as I think it's gonna be. Um, yeah, but let's get without further ado, let's get into it. So we got a few different points of intro to go through. So our first segment, we're gonna break it up in little segments, and it's not just gonna be me. This episode right here was actually supposed to have our chief analyst on it, but I don't know where he is. He might just pop up during like middle of the stream or something like that. But shout out to him. He keeps the team tapped in from all angles from a super duper extra fundamental standpoint. So he's a big help to the team, myself included, and all of our traders. But with the first segment, we're gonna it's called Break the Bank. Hopefully, after we get a few editors on, we can put like a little banner up. So as I say it, break the bank, boom, pop up right there. Real good, production quality and whatnot. But first up, so let's talk about the biggest. So with the bank break the bank segment, we're always going to talk about the biggest moves, the biggest market moves that happened to this point, and that's like where smart money was doing, or what I'm saying, what big companies kind of did their thing. So big shouts out to Nvidia. Nvidia, let me go over here. Sorry, I have to move the camera over some. I can't even see my microphone. My microphone is in the shot. Supposed to be in the shot. It makes it all look way more professional when I actually show my microphone in the shot. So let me go ahead and move that. Yeah, people like to stick around more when there's a microphone because it's like, oh, good production quality. It's probably still skipping anyway, so how much does it really matter, right? But get off of that, and yeah. So sheesh. So last week, is actually a little. We got to kind of like get a little bit of context. So last week, Nvidia did a whole bunch of skyrocketing. Right, we broke through that 134 area, and then prices starting to come down. So like I'm already seeing a good bit of divergence on price, and I'll just go ahead and give y'all the sauce real quick. And I'd say if you want to get back in on Nvidia buys, it'll probably be around this. It'd be probably perfect to get in around this 125.87, 1 to 123.98 ish zone. Like you can kind of mark that, go to your chart and mark that as a zone, and look for price to react there. Um, Probably gonna see a buy off of that, a clean buy off of that level. Probably end up posting like a short or a video or something like that with me like saying it here and then it happening in real time or something like that. I love to do that because it helps people understand that I'm really like that, really him. But that's all for the break the bank segment. We moving forward, we're gonna have our chief analyst Jeffrey come on and do some more in depth dives into some of the things that I'm talking about and adding his own little stuff into it. But let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, it was kind of just going through a lot of the stuff on Nvidia that I'm good at talking about, but like he's better at talking about. So we're gonna move. Oh, the way I got it set up is kind of like it keeps tapping my laptop keys and making like other things happen that aren't supposed to be happening. But let's go into all right. So our second segment that we we're planning on doing is cap or facts. All right, and that's just really to kind of dispel some of the myths about trading. While we do this live show, the first myth that we're gonna dispel is that using just risking 2% on your account and only taking trades that are 1 to 10 risk reward um, is not realistic for doing this for a long time. Like those are unicorn trades, you know what I mean? And like we love as traders, we love when we get those when we're like we didn't see much drawdown, barely even risk anything at all, and then price shot like crazy, and it's a 1 to 10 finishing trade. But the thing is, if you're trading with that in mind, like okay, I only want to risk $1 to make 10 on every single trade. Over time, it's gonna make it so you're not even taking that many trades. Number one, and then you're probably gonna be getting stopped out quite a lot. You're getting stopped out a whole lot, and then prices probably go in your direction. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that that myth should be dispelled on the basis of a lot of times you got to give your trade a little bit of room, and this is me, the person who created precision trading, saying that like you sometimes you got to give it a little bit of room because there's a lot of money that you don't know about getting pushed into the markets right before you got in and right after you got in, and the whole time you're in it's a whole bunch of transactions happening. So fluctuations can happen that even the best of us can't even predict. So the only way to really mitigate that is to give it a little bit of room to breathe. All right, so that's all for the cap or facts. If y'all got anything like any type of sayings or old myths about trading that you know about or have heard or might believe, drop them in the comments, and on the next episode we'll probably either dispel it or let you know if it's legit or not. You know what I mean? So next up we got, oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite part of the show. It's the bag talk segment. Yes, sir. So it's really for my, like, we're gonna do a lot of things for the stock guys. Once we get the production all in line and everything. But this is for my forex guys. We got to make sure we speak directly to the forex guys. We're looking to trade it really just when I'm giving you basically like the best entry of the week or the best trade of the week, and you get the make a bag with me. So bag talk time. We got AUD Chef looking to go a little bit lower. Now I have a pending order set at around 5.3, 5.74, 5.75. It's one of those. And that's where I was looking for price to slide to before getting in. Once price broke down and went and touched this 53105 area. So once price did that, I was like, okay, so a good pullback, good fib area, good FEG sitting right there. It would be a great entry. The 5.3, 5.75 entry is great. But um I have a personal bot that I use, and it's like it's not one of the bots that I'm going to be putting on the market. It's literally just like my personal bot. Like it's just like literally my personal little helper. We have all these free tools and everything for everybody else. Y'all don't have to have everything that's mine. And my bot went ahead and took some shots on AD Chef. So I decided I'm gonna take a small position. So I'm in a small sell position for AD Chef right now. And then once we see how price moves, we'll move accordingly. But I did let the chats know that my position is small because if price pulls back to our pending order, then I'm gonna be getting in. You know what I'm saying? So the risk is small right now, just because it's not based on my own entry. It's based on my robot's entry. I built a robot to trade like me, though. You know what I mean? Like while we were doing the months and months of back testing, like I was surprised at how often I got trades that were like, "Oh, I would have took this trade right then." You know what I mean? So like, I trust my bot. I trust my bot fully, and it doesn't have any emotions in the space. And it actually, I won't. Well, I shouldn't say that. I won't say that because then you guys might trade stupid. But this isn't financial advice. So if you go blow your account, don't come at me crazy. Risk correctly. If you risk correctly, you'll never blow your account. All right. So even if you're wrong, even if I'm wrong, even if you lose 10 trades in a row, you shouldn't blow your account because you're risking, you know, good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really sorry if the stream is choppy and freezy and it's freezing up. I'm hoping that the audio isn't terrible. I know for some odd reason YouTube doesn't like the audio on this like phone. Like my every other app on this on my phone works perfectly fine. But like if I actually record a video on like the YouTube with the YouTube app, then it's like really bad. So I'm not gonna do too much on this episode on the basis of like I might do 30-minute episode and then like none of it you can hear in the replay. And I want to make sure like all the production is good because this show is gonna happen every single week, every Wednesday around 4:30 to 5. We're gonna pop in, give y'all the sauce, make sure y'all have good entries, and kind of capitalize on the major market breakdown that we do on Sunday. So we have a few we go through. Let me just make sure. Let me go ahead and recap all the segments that we're gonna go through every week. So we start off with a little intro. Let's just talk to you for a second. You know what I'm saying? Talking about life a little bit. But the first real segment is the break the bake segment. Then it's cap or facts, and then it's bag talk. Now, it sounds like it's not that much, but like when me and my analysts get to talking back and forth, like we'll end up talking for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes before even realizing because what I'm saying it's just there's so much going on, so much to talk about. So I encourage everybody to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and that bell icon so you get notified as soon as we go live or when we drop videos. Because like either one of those, you got the opportunity to make some money. Soon we're gonna be starting to do a whole bunch of giveaways and whatnot. So if you're in the live streams, chilling with us on the live streams, that's how you're gonna be able to win anything in the giveaway. Because like we're gonna do the giveaways, announce the giveaways, and complete the giveaways all on the live session. So make sure y'all get tapped into that. If you go on down the description, you'll be able to find our free chat link. You'll be able to find the web tool that I built. Oh, there go Jeffrey right there.
Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, NVIDIA. That one I have on my calendar to do some research on tonight. I know they're one of the big seven as far as the one of the big Mag 7 stocks. So yeah, it's gonna exactly. I'll let them know. Matter of fact, I have video on my screen right now because I was on there to first thing I look at what's their 52-week high, and it's 163.13. So it's so they have a long way to go. They're not nowhere near a 52-week high. So yeah, they're probably going to have a pullback. Um, Kinda like yes, because the main thing is the stock people need to know is it's one of the big stocks in the stock market, and it's a Nasdaq stock. The Nasdaq stocks are the most volatile, which you can easiest to make money on. So you want to have tight trailing stocks because it could be a stock where it could be your best friend or your worst enemy. And also, right, oh yeah, yeah, exactly. And just one other thing about the stocks like Nvidia, if people check the beta, it has a beta of 2.1. When it has a positive beta of 1 or higher, that means it follows the direction of the stock market. So it's yeah, so the stock market was yeah, the stock market was down today and the video was down. So it would be a perfect time to be doing a put sale because you don't want to do a buy on a NASDAQ stock when the NASDAQ is down. You want to go with the grain. And if it's a beta, which the video is, it's 2.1. If it's a positive beta of 1 or more, that means it follows the direction of the market. Hmm. Yeah, what they could also do, um, because we know the Nasdaq is heavy with the tech stocks, and the ETF QQQ is 100% correlated with the Nasdaq, and it goes in the same direction as the Nasdaq. So when you pull up QQQ, if QQQ is down, you know the Nasdaq is going to be down. QQQ is up, Nasdaq is going to be up. Now, if you pull up QQQ and go to holdings, you'll see the top companies that are holdings in that ETF. And of course, NVIDIA is one of them. Now the top two, it shows Apple and Microsoft are the top two. NVIDIA is the third one. So those Mag 7, out of the 10, those are the seven are in there because all of them have a market cap over a trillion and 30% of the whole stock market value. Okay. Okay. And a question on because I know the main thing you do is the Forex currency trading. Which are the best Forex brokers that you've seen that you like to work with? Right. Yeah, a lot of them they took that out of there. Yeah, I know. Mhm. Right. Okay. And it's STP straight through processing on those. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And- so, gosh. Okay. And when we talked about the 1 o'clock 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when the Asian market opens. So in between those 4 hours, things are a little less volatile. Things are kind of choppy, if that's what you want to say. That's where we talk. Mhm. Yes, and in those 4 hours is where a lot of forex traders just like when it's less volatile, they just like to do a little what they call scalping. S- Small. Yeah. And the main pair that they like trading was the Euro USD, and a lot of people are who have moved away from the USD because some volatility issues. They'll do it in that 4 hours. Yeah, because they're just in and out within those 4 hours. They're not hanging around for a long time. A lot. Yeah. Yes, I would definitely take that recommendation as well. That in those 4 hours, just do a little scalping with the Euro USD intraday. Within those 4 hours, get in and out because it's the stock market. The Dow Jones closed 816 points down. It was with those Treasury yields surging that pulled the market way down, and the dollar's taking a beating as well. Yes, I know a few of your traders were they saw a bullish momentum with the Australia and New Zealand, which is a good one. That's a good one. Yes, that one's good to keep on the back burner because Australia and New Zealand often goes in different directions, so there's some profit margin there. And yeah. Okay. And another one you keep on the back burner is the Euro Swiss. They often those two currencies often go in the different directions as well. Yeah. All right. Peace.